Welcome to KTM Sports Nation. I am your host, Kevin Tyler McGinnis, and I can't wait to start this show today for our second week.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is my friend, Richard Hauptman,
Yes,
and we
sir.
can't wait to
The
bring you
third.
the sports today.
Yes,
What's going on,
yes.
man? How you doing?
Been working a lot, just keeping busy, trying as hard as I can.
I'm glad you're on the show, man. I'm glad you're on the show.
Yeah,
You
me
ready
too.
You ready to get talking? I see you dressed in all Mets. You ready to
Yeah.
talk some Mets baseball?
Yeah, we might have to give him a few minutes though, right? We're
Yeah.
not gonna get into it until.
Yeah, so I guess I guess we'll start with the wild card.
Yeah,
we'll talk about the America League first. Maybe then we'll make our way to the Mets. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good. We've
All
got
right.
to still give them 5 minutes to join in. Anyone in there
Yeah,
yet?
I mean, let's see who's joining in. You
Let's
still
get-
waiting for
let's
viewership
go.
here.
Yes, sir. Start at 5.
Got a couple minutes to hang out and see who joins in. Make sure you guys share and tag and post on your stories or your Facebook feed or whatever. Let's go, man. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Oh, somebody was already talking about the let's go Yankees.
That's my boy Lorenzo.
What's up, man? How you doing?
This
Glad
is
to have you
this
on the
is
show.
Kevin.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Better start off in a
King
few
of
minutes
lightning.
here.
Who's the king? Who's king of lightning? King of lightning. Mets suck. Oh man.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, we'll see.
Oh, you're still
I
going.
can't look at your. I gotta
Still
look at my
going.
own
We still
stuff.
got 5 minutes. You already know I like the Yankees, so this is gonna there's gonna be back and forth with the Yankees and Mets for sure today.
Definitely. Might be a little bit biased, probably. Kevin biased towards the Yankees, me biased towards the Mets, but
Well,
will
you
be
can't
some
tell
good
he's a
debates.
Mets fan, obviously. So
Yeah. I've been all my life, unfortunately, but it's looking bright.
I mean, the whole Soto thing definitely caused a big uproar for sure.
I cried tears of joy when the Mets signed Juan Soto.
Yeah.
I said it as a joke all last
I
year.
hate Juan Soto now.
I could see that. Where's this camera at? That's that camera?
Yeah, it's right here. Both of these right here.
Oh, that one too?
Yeah.
So it switches back and forth?
Yeah, this yeah.
All right. What time is it? It's about time
We
to
got
get into it.
4:57. We still got 3 minutes going on here.
Oh,
Still waiting for more people to tune
Time's
in.
creeping. It's going slow motion. Can't wait. Gotta look up more instead of looking down.
Who's Joey? Joey Labo.
Yes, that's
That's
Renzo's
it.
brother, yes.
Is it?
The GOAT. Neighborhood road hero.
Worker. He said. I
Worker,
guess he's
yep.
he's talking to you.
Yep. Workers. Working. We're trying. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Workers working. Yep. Let's get it on, girl.
I can't wait to talk about the baseball. What's going on in baseball? I can't wait. Talk about the Giants. That's one
Yep.
thing we're in agreement is the New York Giants.
We might
Even though we're 0-3, I still
0-2.
0-2. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't want to.
We have a bright future.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
believe.
hope the Giants get it done against Kansas City.
I think they
Sunday.
have a good chance. I really do. I think they come out with some fire at home. I think they really want to win this game.
Russell Wilson, I think, has been solid too. He's got to keep it going.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that.
The Giants' defense. These drafted with great defense. I mean, it's time for them to give up less than 30-something points.
Sometimes games are just like that, though, where even the best defense could be in a shootout. I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, but they need to step it up.
Yeah,
They need to step it
I
up.
thought.
All the Giants teams in the past years, they've all won Super Bowls. So
Who's that? That was guarding CeeDee Lamb. Tyler Nubin.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah,
He's a dog. He
what
got in
about the
CeeDee's
running-
head.
And speaking of offense, what about the running back we got?
Cam Scatterboo,
He's-
certified
he's
dog.
A freaking beast. He's hitting Russell Wilson
Yeah.
like he's the
Yep.
leader, bro.
Yep.
That guy
You
is
need that.
no joke.
Yeah, nah, he's that was a steal. I believe they
Oh,
got.
John, what's up, John?
Let's go.
Let's go,
Is
John.
it 5 o'clock yet?
Yeah, it's 5. It's
Can we
about
get
to
a
be 5
countdown?
o'clock. Oh, it's 5 o'clock now.
Let's get into
go.
it then.
Let's go.
All right, so what are we starting with?
We're gonna start with the AL wild card race right now. It's pretty tight. We got the Yankees, the Astros, the Mariners, and the Red Sox. But right now, the Astros and the Mariners are tied for the division in the division lead. So whoever loses, I guess, the most games, the final stretch of the season is going to make it,
So there's only how many wild cards are there per again?
There's only three. But right now, the Houston Astros and the Mariners are tied 84 and 69 each.
And you can't count out the Red Sox. They get hot. They go on streaks.
I hate the Red
young
Sox.
Young team.
I hate those Red Sox.
They're a young team.
But they're good.
They got rid of Devers.
But they lost I think last night, and now in Cleveland picked up another game, and Cleveland's only a game and a half back at the Red Sox.
Yeah. Do you want to get into like predictions or?
I mean, honestly, do you think the Mariners are going to make it? Because it's so close between them and the Astros, and then the Red Sox are right there, and the Guardians are like a game and a half too. It's very close. So I think
that's a real toss-up. I really haven't looked at the stats like that to really. I think the Yankees definitely get in the wild card.
I agree.
And I think they've always had a good shot of winning the World Series. I don't know if we could get into this further, but
I mean, they should have. I'm still disappointed. They should have won the World Series last year, but Boone made some questionable decisions, and especially when he pulled Nestor. I mean, when he put Nestor in the game, not pulled Nestor, he put him in the game, and then against probably one of the greatest first basemen to ever play in the league, Freddie Freeman hits a grand slam, and that's it.
Yeah.
That changed the whole series.
I think it's more than just Boone. I think Boone gets a lot of the blame between Yankee fans.
He does.
I think it really comes to the point where Aaron Judge needs to be held accountable to play as good as he does in the regular season as the playoffs. Like I think if he played as
Aaron Judge can't hit 200.
If he played lights out like he does during the regular season, and I'm not saying he'll always be bad in the playoffs. I think one year could change everything. That's why I think the Yankees are right there. But you can't have Stanton and Soto. Like Judge was missing. Like he was doing all right. He's striking out a lot. Like I don't know. He just doesn't have the same mentality, it seems, as when he gets to the playoffs. Like
I think he was only hitting between 150 and 170 in the World Series. That can't happen. Ohtani had a bad World Series too, though.
But
the leader of our team is Aaron Judge. We need him in the postseason.
The Dodgers also have Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, two former league MVPs.
NL Player of the Week last week too. So
it's the Yankees. The Yankees don't have. They have great players: Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Bellinger's been phenomenal.
Bellinger's a dog, but I think it really comes down to Judge being
the guy.
You got to push, and I don't think Yankee fans put enough blame on him because how great he is for them during the regular season.
Right.
It's always on Boone this, Boone that. When it really comes down to it, I don't think Boone makes much of the decisions at the Yankees anyway. I think it's higher up.
The thing is, the Yankees have had managers where they put their foot down on certain things, and I think Aaron Boone has to do that.
Well, he's been benched Volpe?
Yeah, I mean that
needed to happen.
He had a torn labrum. He had a partial torn labrum in his shoulder. I mean,
he had
supposedly May. I mean, I don't know if he told anybody or he was hurt. He never sat any games, and we need him. We need him healthy. But if he can't, he's been playing so bad for us this year. He's in 200. He can't play if he's not 100%. He can't play in October for sure.
Who's that, Volpe?
Yeah.
He's very weird with hitting because I think the stats almost it will pop out to you. What has he had? Almost 20 home runs this season. I don't know the exact number.
I think he has 19, 20 home runs.
Which is
the
great.
Home runs is good.
Which is decent. He's a young player, but the errors, he probably has almost as much errors. No, if not more.
20 errors.
That's a lot of errors. If you're going to be a shortstop, that's a skilled position.
But if that shoulder is killing him, it does affect the way you pick up the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're hurt like that, say something.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Yeah.
Caballero has been good for the Yankees.
It could have been a ghost. Could have been a ghost injury too.
Yeah, I mean,
They could have just said he was injured. I mean, who knows? He needed to sit though. I believe. I think he just was too flustered. He made a lot of routine plays into errors. Like I just don't know how I feel about him. He comes in clutch in some moments, but
he had a home run in the World Series last year.
yeah, I remember that.
You know? But that was I believe that was the one game. Yeah, that was the one game the Yankees won. And I honestly, the Yankees had it. They had it last year. You know, they were up 5-0, and then they had that disastrous inning.
I know.
I mean, if Cole covers that big, I mean, it could have been a whole different inning. And Judge drops the ball. I'm like, come on.
As a lifelong Yankee hater, I genuinely felt
Equally for the Mets. But
I genuinely though I felt sorry and I felt bad because no fan deserves to see like that much stuff go wrong in that little bit of time.
Yeah, I agree.
That just what game was that again? That wasn't the first game.
That was game 5.
What, and they would have
You're talking about when the Yankees lost?
That would have been 2-3 if they won. I think they would have had a lot of momentum. They would have had a real shot,
They came out swinging like crazy against Flaherty.
I felt bad.
Yeah, Flaherty was the pitcher that game, I'm pretty sure, and they kicked him out real quick.
Yeah, and
Chisholm hit a home run. Judge hit a home run. The guys were coming out swinging. Judge looked like he was just getting out of a slump too. He was just starting getting going.
And then I said it all last year. I said it almost. I just said it as a joke to get under Yankees fans' skins that Juan Soto was going to be a Met.
Yeah,
but after I saw the interview after he lost the World Series, and he's felt
having a phenomenal season.
I felt bad.
Even though I can't stand his guts because he left them, the Yankees.
Yeah, he was very hated in the beginning of the season. Overpaid. He wasn't happy.
He was horrible in the beginning of the season.
Listen, he's he had to get. People have bad beginning of seasons. It happens a lot. He needed to get into the groove of things. Yeah. He's on a new team. He's the highest paid player and
He's played very well overall.
He's the highest paid player in the league. He's 26 years old.
Yeah, he's young.
Dude, he's younger. He's my age. Like I couldn't imagine that pressure of.
What do you think about his fielding?
We didn't bring him into field. He's not. He's a little bit of a lazy fielder at times, but I would never bash Soto. I think that. Like I said, I cried tears of joy when I got the news that the Mets signed Juan Soto. I couldn't believe it. It just felt like, I've been a life.
I felt the total opposite.
Yeah, and I
think I don't care, bro. He's not humble because he says they asked him before the season starts who's the greatest hitter of all time. He says him.
That's the mentality you need. That's that Mamba mentality, baby. That's what I believe in.
Mamba mentality. I mean, the guy just literally left for $5 million more.
He didn't owe any. But can I say one thing though? He didn't owe any loyalty to the Yankees. They should have offered more. They should have kept him because he was only there for 1 year. It was his to get his contract. They knew it was his contract year.
Test.
Pay the man. If Yankee fans love the guy, pay the man. Outbid the Mets. You're the Yankees. Give him a suite. It's 2025. It's not.
They did offer him $765 million though
for an extra year.
I mean, for
16 years. So, and while Yankee fans are saying he's overpaid and all this stuff, they offered him an extra.
See, even John's got a lot of comments, but John's saying here, that Soto's only about the money. I mean,
that's as a Yankee fan though, but you can't say that. There's better.
I believe there's a better. He's been on the Padres, the Nationals, the Yankees. Now he's on the Mets. You really think he's going to be committed to the Mets for 10 years?
15, and then yes, I do.
Oh, it's 15 years.
Yeah, I think he'll be the face of New York City pretty soon when he brings it on home. I don't know when, but it will be soon.
You guys got to worry about re-signing Pete Alonso too.
We'll deal with Pete. We'll deal with Pete. Pete wants to be a Met. Mets are fun.
I mean, you guys better re-sign him because I don't think you guys are winning the World Series without him for sure. He's a great first baseman. You guys need him.
He is, yeah. I think I think we sign him. I hope we sign him. I hope Pete's a lifelong Met.
Let me ask you this: what proof says that the Mets have a better future than the Yankees do?
I never said that.
I'm saying, what do you think? I mean, do you think
I'm
Mets
just
have a
saying,
better future?
dude, I was watching the Mets when they were basically like the New York Jets, you know, like, no, seriously, like, I was at Met games since a baby, like, they had 2 good years in my whole 25 years of pretty much that I could remember, maybe 3 good years counting last year.
Right.
But I kind of gather that into this current team, and I don't know. It's just they made it was magic last year. They dealt with a lot of pressure this year because of the Soto controversy, and they were held to a higher standard this year, more than they've ever been.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It was always if they get in, they get in. You know, 2015 I think is when
I think anything short of a World Series for the Mets this year is a disappointment.
Yeah. And
they're barely in the playoffs.
And I think anything short of the Yankees winning a World Series every year is a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Because they go all in every year.
Well,
they need to build more chemistry. They get a lot of scapegoats, like Nestor Cortez, whatever. Gleyber Torres is having an amazing season. Who else is former Yankees that go on to be good?
Jazz Chisholm's been unbelievable.
Oh, Jazz Chisholm's a dog.
He's been great for the Yankees.
I have nothing bad to say about Chisholm.
He's hitting over 280 in his first 162 games. He's got over 40 home runs.
The Yankees should give him the bag. You know,
yeah,
he should.
They better because I like Jazz and he brings the energy.
Yeah,
and you know he sometimes is a little rough. And I don't blame it on him.
He needs to.
Volpe's been worse, 10 times worse.
I believe he needs to control his emotions more sometimes because it's baseball. Like your managers, especially Boone, he's a player's manager. They say like Boone will get tossed for you. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like stay in the game. Let me get tossed.
How many times has Boone? I can probably 9 or 10 times this season he's been thrown out of every game.
Boone's a dog. Like that's one thing he does.
I don't know if you've seen it. The Yankees and the Astros game. When Boone got thrown out because they called 14 or 15 calls against the Yankees that weren't, they said that were strikes and they were all balls. The Astros are a bunch of cheats. I mean, can we agree on that?
I don't know.
You don't know. I mean, look what
everyone
they did.
Everyone was stealing signs. I think they just did it better. The Yankees had a sign stealing scandal. I think a couple years before that. No one talks about.
Like them.
Someone could fact check me. I don't know. They were using video replay system.
Astros are out to lunch, man.
Well, they were banging garbage cans live. That's different, but they just got better at it. I don't know. But Judge should have. You can't blame it all on the Astros that the Yankees don't have a World Series in Judge's tenure.
I guess.
Judge is how old? 33?
He's 32. He wants to play into his 40s too, but he's still unbelievable. So it's time will tell how long he'll be this great.
But what I was getting into, and then maybe we should get into the MVP talk.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot what we were just saying.
Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge. You want to talk about first?
Yeah. Because we're probably going to have different opinions on that.
Yeah, so who do you think is the AL MVP then?
I'm going to say Cal Riley because no Yankee hate. I think Judge is the best player in the league, honestly. But Cal Riley as a catcher to be doing what he's doing and to kind of like, not out of nowhere, you know, he's been hitting home runs in the league.
He's got the most home runs as a switch hitter since Mickey Mantle. It's pretty insane.
And doesn't he have the most home runs as a catcher ever?
Yeah. And I think he tied Ken Griffey 56 too all time for a Mariner. But he doesn't have any. He doesn't have the average. You know, he's a catcher.
He's a catcher.
He doesn't have the on base percentage. OPS.
But
either.
you can't look at that because.
I think everybody looks at that.
But I'm saying outfielders have more. They usually have a higher average in OPS. Like he is a skilled position player. It is extremely difficult to be a catcher, catching over 100-mile-per-hour balls. They could be curveballs. They could be whatever. And he's going out there and he's smashing home runs. I think you got to give it to him because this is a average season for Judge.
I don't agree.
For Judge. This is a normal Judge season. He started off hot.
He's still having great numbers. He's almost at 50 home runs.
I know.
He's got 48 home runs, 104 RBIs, 328, and a 1.129 OPS. That's
that average
first,
is
fourth,
crazy.
seventh, and first.
The average is, it's a tough one.
He's got the batting title. They're saying locked up right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone's even close.
Nobody's catching 328.
I don't think anyone's even close. But he did. He started off hot. I mean, from my eyes don't lie. I think at any moment it could change, but I just don't think Judge might not have the clutch gene. It sounds crazy, but how many chances are we gonna give the guy? He needs to bring the Yankees fans the World Series that they deserve.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the regular season he's had still? He's still an MVP.
Yeah, so we're talking about MVP. Yeah.
You still think Cal?
I'm not disagreeing. I just think you have to put into perspective
He's got over 200 hits too, Judge.
This is such a unique season it's the position.
I'll say this: the catcher is the most important position.
You got to put into how good of a field he's a good catcher.
It's the most important position on the field because they're calling the pitches too.
When was the last time a catcher won the MVP? Can we even look up
I gotta check that.
I don't know if we've never seen a season like this from a catcher.
You guys know when the last time a catcher won won the MVP?
I can't even think. I don't even think Piazza won an MVP.
Let me see.
That's a home run leader. That's the last catcher. You got to put who was the last MVP as a catcher?
Yeah, let's see.
Just a little quick stat check.
Oh, Buster Posey.
Okay.
2012. Buster Posey.
Can we look
one
up?
of the greatest catchers of all time.
Can we look up his stats for 2012?
Let's look.
Just to stay on that topic of that.
Yeah, Buster Posey's unreal.
Yeah, but I think Cal Riley will be smoking him.
Smoking Buster Posey? The guy is every year the guy was great. Buster Posey. This is just one great year from Cal. You can't say he's better than Buster.
But we're talking about most valuable player for 1 year. We're not talking about career.
All right, but who would you rather have on your team? Cal or Buster?
That's a weird. Can you look up? Can you? I'll look it up.
I'm looking it up right
Buster
now. Buster
Posey's.
You want to see his stats? 336, 24, 336.
But that's back when hitters don't hit that high.
336 is
as a catcher is very impressive.
336, 24 home runs. So Cal's got the home runs. He's got 103 RBIs. He only played 148 games.
I just think they gotta spice it up.
He led the first of 2 World Series with the San Francisco Giants. He won the Silver Slugger Award, NL Comeback Player of the Year.
That's career achievements, though.
He was hitting like I said, 336, 24 home runs, 103 runs batted in, 408 on base percentage, an OPS of 171, and then a WAR was 7.6. He played 148 games, like I said.
Yeah, so I guess we might just have to agree to disagree on this topic.
I guess, yeah.
Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think Judge will probably win it, but I think.
You think Judge will win it?
Just how into this if we get into
if you're talking about Cal and all this other stuff, why would you think Judge will win it?
It's Judge. The same reason Ohtani will win it when he doesn't deserve it. We could get into that.
I don't think Ohtani should win it.
Well, he's gonna.
I think Kyle Schwarber should win it.
That's an interesting take. I was expecting you to say Ohtani.
I would say.
You want to get into that?
Yeah. Kyle Schwarber. The guy. He was. Early in his career, I think he was drafted number 1 in the MLB draft.
He came from the Cubs, right?
Yeah, he came from the Cubs. He was good with the Cubs, but he took it to another level now with the Phillies. The guy's incredible.
But he's the same thing you were just bashing Cal for. I'm pretty sure he's just a big home run hitter. He definitely has a bad.
DH.
He's got the same average. He's a DH.
Dude,
he has no field. That's the same reason why I think Ohtani shouldn't win MVP.
Cal's got a .4 higher average than Kyle Schwarber. So
And you were saying you were saying Cal's. You were saying that Cal's.
What's
average was
Otani's
bad.
average? Otani's average. Otani's average is. Oof, yeah, I think Otani's got it.
But
He's
the
in
thing with
283.
Otani, they're going to give it to Otani
But
because
he's only got 95 RBIs.
they put him in for a couple, you know.
Kyle Schwarber's got 128 RBIs.
Can we get into? I think Soto should be in the conversation. I think you can't have an NL conversation. You know, you got to look up his stats.
He should, but
compared to the diversity he faced in the beginning of the year, and he didn't even make the All-Star team to have this good of a season. It's kind of embarrassing for the MLB to not have him in, but whatever. That's a different topic.
You think he's having a better season than Kyle Schwarber and Otani?
Look up his stats. Why don't we?
Well, I have Soto's stats up right here. He's in 263. He's 41.
So
home
a
runs.
higher average.
He's got 30 stolen bases too, right?
Yeah, I think it's at
He's got a 40,
33 now.
season.
I think it's
He's
at
at
33
33
now. With he's going to be going for stolen bases. He's going to be trying to get 40-40, and if he gets 40-40, how are you going to do the guy's career?
It is insane.
Look up the guy's career high in stolen bases besides this year.
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see.
You're going to be amazed because he was not a steal base kind of guy.
He's only.
I believe
had,
his highest was 14.
He's had 12 twice.
I think he had 14 one year, maybe with Washington early.
No,
No,
he had 12 with Washington. 2019, he had 12, and then in San Diego Padres 2023, he had 12. So that's
dude. He goes to the Mets and he has
almost triple that, right?
Yeah,
33 stolen bases is pretty crazy.
So you got to also give credit to the Mets first base coach. Can't think of his name off the top of my head, but if you look up the Mets stolen base percentage, it's incredible. Like they got everyone stealing. But back to the subject, I think you got to put Soto in the conversation, especially like how bad of a start he had.
89% stolen base percentage since late
That's
July.
Insane.
Yeah,
you know how
That's
insane
high.
that is?
That's very high.
90% success
very
rate,
high.
stolen bases.
But how many people have tried to throw on Soto? Because Soto's not fast.
The thing is, they study pitchers and
Why is Soto's not fast? Why are these guys letting him just run?
That's why you got to give credit to the first base coach because he tells them when to go. They study the pitchers' movements, and they just know when to strike. And 90% stolen base rate is unheard of, you know?
All right, we talked about Juan Soto. Now let's talk about the Mets in general. What do you think
Wild
about?
card race?
Yeah, what do you think?
What
do you think? Their last wild card spot as of right now. They're 4 games behind the San Diego Padres. You know.
Can you look up their remaining schedule?
The remaining schedule for the Mets.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do they play any of these teams that they're battling
They
for?
Well, they play a 3-game series against the Washington Nationals that starts tonight at 7.
You need to win all 3 games.
If you don't win all 3 games against Washington,
you need at least 2. It needs to if they lose this series, it's
because they go to the Cubs after that in Wrigley.
They play to their competition a lot though.
3 games in Wrigley after that. Then it's the Marlins and the season's over.
Oh, it's a makeup game against the Marlins?
Yeah, and that's it. So the Cubs is the last full series.
And are the Cubs battling?
No, the Cubs are, let's see.
Because that could make a big difference if the Cubs are battling or not. I mean, everyone's battling for a spot, but the Mets are going to be hungry, man. When the Mets have their back to the walls, we've seen what they could do. We've seen what they did last year. I don't know why they do it to us as fans.
Last year.
What?
I think they were better last year.
Well, they were horrible the whole year. The beginning of the year, they stunk. It was the total opposite.
I'm saying at this point, I think.
Well, they had more of a. They weren't a better team. They had more.
And Lindor was better. Lindor was better last year than this year.
It's. Can we look? Can we stat check those?
I'll check the comparison between Lindor and.
I think it's close, and he's not. Obviously, he's getting some workload off him, but Lindor's an amazing player.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
I think he's having a great year as well this year. He started off slow as well. He always starts off slow. I think it's these Dominican and Puerto Rican guys. They're not used to this cold weather in the beginning of the season. You know, it's not a. It's a. Soto looked like he was freezing cold in 50-degree weather. Like,
All right, you ready? Lindor had 33 home runs last year. He's got
Okay.
27 this year.
so it's close.
It's close.
He's not the main. He's not the main cat this
The
year.
average is down this year compared to last year.
How
It's
much? It's close.
Not by much. 0.8.
He's a great fielder.
Oh, he's phenomenal. I mean,
One
I'm
of
gonna
the
tell
best.
you right now, as a Yankee fan, I mean, I would have Lindor as my shortstop.
Yeah. Who else would? What's the competition?
I'm just telling you, I would have him as my shortstop.
I'd hope so.
You know?
Yeah, but I think they make it. They should. This should be.
Because you got the Diamondbacks.
Let me put my take in on this.
Go ahead.
This should be a cakewalk for the Mets. You guys, they got the Nationals, they got the Marlins one game, a makeup game. That's the last game of the season, and they're gonna have their backs against the wall. I hope they don't make it go to the last game like they did last year. You know, the last game of the season. Looking at who they're playing though. Knock on wood, I think the Mets are going to make a run. I think the young pitching that they brought up has been phenomenal. The last three starts by
I'll
these
tell
guys.
You, McLean is phenomenal.
They all are. They just need it's hard to be that young of a kid and to get brought up into this big of a stage. Like, you got to let people got to put that more into effect. And speaking of that, I think we should get into the Giants
You want to talk about the Giants?
because
Why, you done with the Mets?
No. I just think New York fans overreact to stuff.
I mean, is
you
it
want
an
us to keep
overreaction? You're 2 games from being out of the playoffs, so.
They should. They obviously should have had a way better season. They were off to a way better start, but I think they.
You think they'll pick it up?
I think they're just gonna do what they have to do. You know, I think they're gonna lock it in. No more games.
You think they'll sweep the Cubs or take 2 out of 3 in Wrigley? Because that's they might have to do that.
I can't predict anything.
Especially if they lose a series to Washington.
I don't think the Diamondbacks are as legit as them. The Reds are falling off. Like, the Mets should have this. You never know what could happen.
So
though.
let's say this: the Mets make it, the third, and everything stays the way it is. You guys will be playing the Dodgers.
First game.
The first wild card.
And then that's when we stun
It would be 2
the world.
It would be 2 in It would be 2 in L.A. and then 1 in New York.
I believe we have better pitching than them. Even on the names, you wouldn't think so.
I would say. But can your pitching keep up with their
Let's
hitting?
go. I think the Mets. If the Mets get in and play the Dodgers, we can't say anything yet. We'll probably be close to it next week. Well, I guess we'll have to talk about it when the time comes. I don't want to. But
I think
the Mets have a team that is capable of beating the Dodgers. Yes.
All right.
I think you got to look at it on paper.
I'm going to talk about my team for a
Yes.
sec. The Yankees would be playing the Astros as of right now. It depends with the Mariners and the Astros situation because they're both tied for that division. So. Yeah. And the Red Sox, they're a weird team. They lose and then they win 6-7 straight. It's strange. They're having a crazy season. But the Cleveland Guardians, I mean, right now the Yankees, I think we're going to play the Astros. The Mariners, I think, are going to win the division, honestly. I think the Mariners are better than the Astros this year.
So what you're saying, the Mariners win the division.
And the Yankees would play the Astros. If the Red Sox would have to play them. Red Sox would have to play the Mariners.
As a Yankee fan, I would not want to play the Astros.
Why not?
Because you got the skeletons in the closet, dude.
The majority of this season, though.
The regular season, once it comes down to it, that's your.
They cheat again, yeah. They cheated this year.
They
cheated with the bats.
Here he goes.
They did. They're cheaters.
And then the umpires.
Ryan McMahon catches a ball in his hand, and then all of a sudden they didn't count it as an out. And the transfer, only because of the transfer, like, give me a break. You think the Astros aren't cheaters? I mean, like, come on, man.
They all cheat. The Yankees have cheating scandals. You can't. I think, though, the Yankees should beat the Astros, but I think they might be a little shook.
All right,
like, what happens if we lose? You know, that's a good, like, what happens if we lose? What will our fans do if we lose to the Astros again? That sits with them, dude. Judge got to
I
come
won't be
through.
happy, that's for sure.
Judge got to come through. That's what it comes down to. I've been saying it. Judge has to come through for the Yankees. He has to be the man.
Hated now, the Astros or the Red Sox?
I think the Red Sox and Yankees are a historic rival that will always be
historic.
there.
But the Astros, they're
as recent, the Yankee fans hate on the Astros more. But I don't know. You can't blame it all on garbage cans and
garbage can. I never even heard of the garbage cans thing.
Oh, you never heard the banging on the garbage cans?
No.
You gotta look into that. They were doing it in the, behind the scene, like
Yankees were doing that.
No, the Astros.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Really?
No.
So say it was they knew the pitcher was whatever it was.
I knew they wore stuff on
they were
themselves.
tipping pitches. They would bang like it was code. Like 2 bangs would mean whatever. You would hear it blatantly like before every pitcher was like bang, bang, bang would be one, and then
really?
Bang, bang. Yeah, it was like live. That's why it was to a different extent. But everyone has stolen signs, like video. However they do it, they steal signs. It's a common thing in the league. Pitchers tip their pitches. Why do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think it's hard to have a pitcher besides Tommy John surgery and what it does on their body? It's always the next young pitcher. It's because people read up on what you do with certain pitches.
Yeah,
like it's like playing poker.
Yeah, well, what they haven't been able to read, and I think he's the greatest pitcher of our generation. Even though I can't stand the team he was on.
Jacob
DeGrom.
I gotta respect that one.
Jacob DeGrom is definitely the best pitcher of my.
He's not hated by the Mets.
He's hated by the Yankees.
Oh, but
because he was a Met. I mean,
I thought you meant he was hated by the Mets.
No. Hated by the Yankees.
I would still.
He was on the Mets.
I would die for DeGrom. He was there for me when no one else was. He brought hope to the Mets when no one else did.
Jacob DeGrom's unbelievable. Look what he did after he had Tommy John surgery. The guy acts like he never got hurt.
He's a dog.
A great season with the Texas Rangers. They're not making the playoffs this year though. They're 4 games out.
And he's not leaving the Rangers. I know Mets fans.
They're a good team. They just they're missing pieces, so they're not going to make it.
Mets fans think he's going to come back for some delusional reason, but I heard he has a nice big house with a big yard, in Texas. He has a family there. Like, why up and leave and come back to New York? Like, he's gonna finish off in Texas.
Well, I never heard him rumor about him coming back to the Mets.
It's a delusion thing. It's Mets fans are delusional. Yankees fans, all fans are delusional.
Mets fans might be delusional. It's one.
All right. All right.
You want to get to football? Want to talk about the Giants?
Yeah, I think we should. My first take is, first of all, New York fans. I'm sure most of you guys are New York fans tuning in. We overreact a lot, which isn't good on the players,
Blue Jays are frauds. I agree. I think they're frauds.
What's their record against the Yankees this year? Frauds.
Yeah.
It might be like 7-1.
Bichette is out.
Isn't it like something like 7-1?
Is Bichette out for the season, or is he just out for is he out for the postseason and they're sending him out till the post? Like, is he out for the regular season? They're sending him till the postseason. I don't know, because that's a big loss. Bichette's one of the best players for the Blue Jays. That I'm not sure about. I would have to look that up, but
I don't think they have the potential as the Yankees have to.
I think the Yankees
regular season games are all prep for the playoffs. If you're that good of a team, trial and error, see what works for you. Dude, I want to go back to football, but it comes down to Judge.
Oh, I know.
100%, dude. If he performs,
Yankee fans all know that. If he's gonna get blasted if he doesn't do it again this year.
I think this is really his I think this is the last year that you could give him any slack about, whatever, this or that. Like, dude, the stats are the stats. He dropped a routine fly ball on the biggest stage.
Yeah. True.
Can't happen.
No.
That just can't happen. If you're this, how many times has he won the MVP?
He's a Gold Glove. He's a Gold Glove outfielder.
Yeah, he's it's just the spooks. Like, I just think some people got it and some people get spooked by.
It doesn't matter. You're the captain. Derek Jeter didn't have it. When it doesn't matter. When you have that captain,
and he needs to be more vocal.
That captain label on you, that Derek Jeter cloud is on you. in a way because you are the captain, and he is a leader of the
Dude,
team.
he's the next captain. Like what captain hasn't brought the Yankees a World Series? It's been how long? It's been since how old were you when the Yankees won the World Series? 7, 8?
8. It's been too long.
It's been almost 20 years, bro.
How long has it been since the Mets?
Wasn't even a thought. But we're not held to that high standard every year.
Yeah.
The Yankees, every year, it's all in or nothing. You know, I think
agree.
they need to.
I agree. That's what the Yankees are
I
all
think
about.
I think if not this year, dude, they need to stop. They need to sign some key players. Bellinger, Chisholm.
I agree.
But you need some rebuilding, and you need to start on chemistry. And it might take a bad season. You know, like I know Yankees fans would hate to see a bad season, but
Well, here's the thing. This is it for baseball. Then we're moving on to the Giants. But you got Bellinger as a free agent. You got Grisham as a free agent. You know, those guys, I think you have to bring them back if you're a Yankee fan.
yeah, Grisham
is in 33 home runs.
and he's a great fielder.
He's phenomenal. He makes it look so easy.
Yeah, but
The guy grabs it like just like nothing. It's unbelievable.
yeah,
His bat is incredible too.
yeah, I have to agree.
You got
But
the Yankees have 3 big signings they have to do. They have to sign Chisholm back. They have to sign Bellinger back, and they have to sign Grisham.
I agree.
They have to bring back all 3. They have to.
But what I was getting to before I lose my track of thought. New York fans overreact. It's not good on the players, and they switch up a lot. You know, everyone was bashing Russell Wilson week 1.
I never did.
He had no line. It's week 1.
He never had a line in Seattle.
It's
either.
week 1. And then look what he does week 2. Now everyone's gonna be gassing him up, and then if he has a bad week, it's gonna be bashing him again. So like, Russ is gonna be the quarterback this year. Jackson Dart, they can't throw him in the lines. Then, bro, it's the NFL. It's not college. It's not this.
Yeah.
The greatest quarterbacks have been. Look at Mahomes. Look at Brady. Look at Rodgers. They sat. You know, they sat
Right.
behind some of the greats. Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Then you have Jameis Winston to bring up that energy.
Right.
And
Jameis Winston seems like a good locker room presence for them, big time too.
I think Giants fans have to look more into the future instead of the now. Like, not look at the loss column. There's hope, dude. As a suffering Giants fan,
They should have won last week. 26 seconds.
But
26 seconds left. They give up a field goal. That can't happen.
it can though, because it's the best kicker. It's one of the best kickers in the league. He's lights out.
We drafted all these guys to not even get in that situation. We gave up 40 points.
You drafted guys. They're young. It's gonna take time. I think you can't overreact to a loss. Yeah, it would have been way better to win that game, but I think we have a good chance against the Chiefs this week.
I hope so. I think we have to win this week.
I think they're going to be fired up. I think they're going to come in hot.
Yep.
Guns blazing. They're going to really want to beat the Chiefs.
I think Russell Wilson's going to be good again, honestly. He's been good this year. The first 2 weeks, I got nothing to complain about him. I mean, against Washington, he got completely destroyed.
Washington's defense is also very underrated.
It's insane. How many times did he get sacked that game? He got completely annihilated.
Plus, they need Andrew Thomas back. Like, they have a lot of injuries.
I heard he's questionable for Sunday. You know?
We'll see how it goes. I think there's definitely a lot of hope. Cam Scadaboo's a dog. They drafted great this year, like all around. They've been drafting great the past couple of years, in my opinion. You know, everyone overreacted when Barkley left. Love Barkley. I was mad at him at first too, but everything happens for a reason.
I'm so mad at Barkley.
Everything happens for a reason.
I don't care if he won the Super Bowl.
Everything happens for a reason, Kev, and yeah, I believe in the Giants' future. I don't think they. Saquon wouldn't be as good on the Giants as he was on the Eagles. That's just facts.
Well, it's evident.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't have 2,000 yards last season.
Yeah, but the Giants wouldn't have drafted Malik Neighbors. They would have went for Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels would have got lit up. He wouldn't be the player he is.
True.
It's all a process, and you got to trust it. And I think they're getting there. You know, I think the Giants are definitely definitely getting there.
Well,
I don't know,
they have to win. I think they have to go out all out this Sunday against the Chiefs, or else it's 0-3 is not going to look. I'm not going to be happy. With
I can't
0-3.
have this year is you can't have high expectations for them this year though.
Really, you think the Giants shouldn't be a playoff team?
I think if they get into playoffs, I would be like more than happy. I just want them to compete.
Well, I want them to get in the playoffs.
I just want them to compete, and they competed last week. They haven't competed like that in a long time. That's
they have the hardest schedule in the NFL too.
I think that's a BS stat.
Percentage-wise, they have the hardest schedule, and then it's Kansas City. We're playing.
That's what they say. We'll see what happens this week.
Because we got this is the schedule for the Giants. We got the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Saints, the Eagles, the Broncos, the Eagles again, 49ers, the Bears, and then the Packers, the Lions, and then the Patriots, and you got the bye week, and then we're in December. And the last 4 games, you have the Washington Commanders, the Minnesota Vikings, the Raiders, and the Cowboys. But you still got some hard games, this month and next month.
Yeah, as a Giant fan, though, I wouldn't expect the playoffs this year. If it happens, it happens. I think they have a chance, but it's more of a rebuilding year, getting some chemistry going. Seeing who they're going to move forward with next year, seeing when they're going to get Dart some action, building a line around Dart. That's like
Dart
their main.
Is going to be the truth when he plays.
I believe so too, but they can't. Everyone's saying after week 1 that Dart should have got the start last week over Russell Wilson.
No.
I hope you ate your words up because he would have got.
Russell Wilson was a dog last week.
Dude, one game isn't worth killing a man's career. You could literally throw him out there and kill his confidence, and that boy has a lot of confidence right now.
142 passer rating.
Russell Wilson. That's
insane.
Yeah,
that's prime.
I picked him up in fantasy, and I already have Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen.
Speaking of fantasy, who do you think is the best quarterback right now in fantasy?
I mean, I love Lamar. I always loved Lamar. I drafted Allen this year.
I think Josh Allen's the best QB in fantasy.
Allen had a phenomenal first week. I think he dropped nearly 50 points in most leagues.
That game was the best game of the season. Until the Giants game too. Giants game.
Yeah, Giants was up there.
What game would you say was better?
The Buffalo game.
Buffalo game, you think? Yeah.
That was just a comeback.
15-point comeback.
The Giants was more of a battle.
Yeah, true.
You don't see a comeback like that. That was electric, but. It's gonna be a weird year in the NFL, I believe. The Packers are dogs. I know you like the Packers, right?
The Packers, yeah.
The Packers are looking like my early favorite.
Just gotta chill out with the interceptions. You can't throw the ball to the other team 2 or 3 times a game.
It happens though. It happens. If they're winning, they're winning.
Rodgers.
Yeah. If they're winning, they're winning.
Aaron Rodgers, the guy who never threw a pick.
Look how many picks Eli threw. He's a 2-time Super Bowl.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Eli?
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. And he'll
I
get
know
there.
a lot of people that are watching right now don't think that he should be.
Yeah, he'll get there for sure.
Some people that I know, they say that he doesn't deserve it. The guy beat Tom Brady twice. One was undefeated.
The greatest.
Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback to ever throw a football.
He stopped Tom Brady from having a perfect season, dude.
Yeah.
That's not single-handedly. You got to put a lot on those defenses.
Yuman Yura and Justin Tuck, those guys.
But those plays that Eli made in crunch time.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like the David Tyree throw is and then the Manningham sideline throw. I mean,
that's one of the greatest throws I've ever seen.
Just with those 2 highlights, and then beating Brett Favre, beating Alex Smith, beating Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he beat a lot of guys.
He beat great teams.
Yeah, he had that. And it was always a battle. They were always the underdog.
When the Giants won the 2nd Super Bowl, the Packers were the best team in the NFC that year.
Yeah.
Would they lose 2 games, 1 or 2 games max?
Who?
The Packers. I think they went 15-1.
Yeah, they were dogs.
I think that's when there was a 16, 17 game season.
Do you want to get into any hot takes for the NFL?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, do you have any, or
you could start? You could start it off.
I think I don't know. I don't know if fantasy relates to this. I've seen a lot of people getting Browning. He's
right?
Joe Burrow's backup.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
The
I
Bengals
think they're
are-
going to be
Bengals are in
terrible.
trouble.
I think they're going to be terrible. They're going to game plan for this guy. They're going to know he's looking for Chase on short,
Yeah.
easy throws.
Chase is great.
But
too.
Chase is a dog. He could put the team on his back for sure. But the
Yeah, but not
Bengals
the-
have a big problem. They've had it for years.
They say he's out for 3 months. Joe Burrow. That season's
I thought it
over.
was 4 weeks, or no, it was 3 months.
I
Yeah,
saw 3
turf
months.
toe,
Yep. Turf toe.
turf toe
You
Joe.
know, torn ligaments. They're in trouble. I personally,
I would jump
when I
ship.
saw that, they're done.
I think one of them's gonna jump ship soon. Maybe Chase. I know Higgins signed, I believe.
Do you think the Ravens are winning that division?
The Ravens.
Yeah.
It's the Ravens, Browns, Steelers.
I think it's between the Ravens and the Steelers.
I think a hot take might be the
Steelers. I
Steelers.
want the Steelers to win.
I could see the Steelers winning that division, man. The
'Cause
Steelers are
I
solid.
like the Steelers better than the Ravens.
The Steelers are solid. I think Rodgers is great.
It's phenomenal.
He wasn't the problem with the Jets.
No, look what he did to the Jets. Look what he just did to the Jets. He just
Smoked
torched
them. Smoked them.
What was it 4 touchdowns he threw that game?
He was coming out with the point to prove. Definitely, he plays with.
He said it after the game. He said it felt so good to beat the Jets organization.
Oh yeah, he plays with so much passion and I always hated him because I thought he was like a crybaby a little bit.
He's a dog.
But he's a dog.
I
Yeah.
always liked Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I like Green Bay. So
But I think some hot takes. I think people might be overreacting on the Dolphins. I know they look terrible. Tua looks terrible.
I think the Kansas City Chiefs will go after Tyreek.
Yeah.
Bring Tyreek home.
I think the Chiefs are done.
You think so?
I mean, they're never really. Can you really ever count them out? I don't think
they're
so.
done.
But
I like Patrick Mahomes.
he'll win one more for sure, at least.
I think it's far from. I think if they lose this week against the Giants, which I hope they do, because I'm a Giants fan over a Patrick Mahomes fan any day of the week. You know, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
But if they lose this week against the Giants, I would think you could start questioning about them really making a run or trying to get their season back in order. You know what I mean?
The Giants need this win if they want to actually make a playoff run. Because if you beat the Chiefs, those boys are gonna be hyped up at home opener.
Yeah.
If you beat the Chiefs, bro, watch out. That's all. I think
playing the Chargers.
It's a
next-
process.
after
It's a
that week.
process.
And I think we're home against the Chargers.
It's a process, bro. Like it's
That
all
whole-
it's
that
all
whole-
coming along. Scadaboo's a dog.
He's
I
a
can't.
beast, bro.
I can't.
Bro, he does not care. He does not care.
He's
bro.
acting
He
like
just
he's in high
wants to
school.
win.
Yeah, no,
He just wants to
He's a
win.
dog, bro. He's always been a dog. I don't know how he fell that deep. They believe he was a 4th rounder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
guy plays like he's a first-round pick, easy.
It's a mentality thing a lot for these rookies.
He was running over people last week. Running them over.
Speaking of rookies, who do you think's like an early rookie of the year candidate? Do you even know yet? Has anyone really even? I mean, so I know it's
I
only
don't
2
know.
weeks.
Who do you think?
It's been only 2 weeks, so I don't really know. I know there's some rookies off to some slow starts. I think I don't want to mispronounce his name. The wide receiver on the Buccaneers. It's hard for a wide receiver to win.
Oh, speaking of the Bucks, Baker's the truth.
Oh yeah, Baker's always been a dog. He plays with that fire. That's what you need, dude. You need that fire. Like Wilson plays with it. He plays composed, dude. He's
Talking
a
about
vet.
Amika Ekbuka.
Yeah. I mean, for the first 2 weeks at least, he's. If you look at his stats, dude.
19th pick.
Look at his stats.
19th pick in the first in the NFL draft.
His stats are nuts. The first 2 weeks. I mean, I know Godwin's out. Jalen McMillan's coming back. Kate Otten. So it's gonna be a more crowded.
Godwin's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Godwin, a Hall of Famer. That's a
I think he's got a long way to go, right?
Yeah, and he has a lot of injury issues.
You know, Mike Evans is.
But I'm a Godwin believer. I think he's just had some tough breaks, but when I've seen him, he passed the eye test every time.
Amika has got 8 receptions, and he's got 96 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's averaging 12. I think he's averaging 12 yards a catch. It's good.
It's only 2 weeks, so you can't
only had 8
overreact.
receptions.
It's normally a quarterback award or Odell won it, right? Rookie of the year. How did he not? Yeah.
I miss Odell.
Yeah, we
Odell's
got
Odell.
one though.
This is
Malik.
the greatest catch I've ever seen. I don't
Malik.
think anybody's arguing with that.
Malik Neighbors, dude. I couldn't want it any other way. I
dog.
couldn't see him on any other team, bro.
Malik Neighbors is insane.
Yeah, and him and Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels is out this week.
Yeah, I saw that. But they're college. The other wide receiver, his name's Kyron Lacey.
Yeah.
He passed away.
Yeah.
So they definitely are playing with the more. They're playing for their
Urgency,
bro, you know.
yeah.
They're playing for their boy, you know.
Neighbors got 14 receptions, 238 yards. First in the NFL right now. 238 yards
in 2 games.
In 2 games. So what is that?
That's
over
that
100
pace.
Yards, that's over 100 yards a game.
Yeah, that pace is nuts. Hopefully you could just keep it going.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
If you keep that going, bro, he's already a quarter way to 1,000 yards in 2 games.
Yep.
That's 1,000 yards in an 8-game pace. That's nuts.
Insane.
Like he could literally have one of the greatest. I don't want to knock on wood, man, but this start start is nuts, and he is playing with a fire under his bottom. You know what I mean?
He could have a better rookie year than Odell.
Well, he had one. He's a second year.
He's just got to keep it going.
He's a second year player.
Second year. I'm sorry. He could have a better second year, than Odell's second year.
I think he's more of a Odell had some.
Odell is so talented.
I hate to use the term. It's overly used on wide receivers, but diva.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't think anybody's worse than Antonio Brown. So.
Oh yeah, no. He's basically I don't want to say any. Yeah, Antonio Brown's a tune. Yeah, Neighbors though, man. We have a lot of hope.
Antonio Brown's the best wide receiver in our generation.
Like
stats,
spread out.
Stats.
I think maybe for a couple years, definitely.
He had those couple years. He's better than Julio.
Yeah, but Julio as well. Julio had a longer tenure. Brown just didn't have a long enough tenure. He had those couple years. He was a dog. He let that all go to his head. You got to look at guys like Mike Evans and
I don't
consistent.
think Mike Evans is better than Antonio Brown.
Not in his prime, but he's consistent, dude. He's had over 10.
Oh yeah, he's unreal.
He's had over 10. Is it 10 years?
Yeah, 1,000-yard seasons. Oh, the guy's incredible. He's a Hall of Famer.
That's what it comes down to.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. He retired.
He's no doubt 100% a Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's got the Super Bowls.
Yep.
He got the Super Bowl ring.
He's a first ballot, in my opinion. Old reliable Mike Evans.
Gronkowski get in yet?
I'm not sure. But Evans is old reliable. A lot of these wide receivers burn out, and think of the greatest wide receivers of our generation. They really only had 3
to 5 years.
Yeah, I was about to say 4 years.
Yeah.
Megatron. We don't have guys like they used to. But
guy's a beast.
For guys like Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, these veteran wide receivers to be that good for that long, it's like a DeGrom thing.
Yeah.
Eli Manning. You don't have to be the best for 3 years.
He wasn't the best, but he was clutch.
And he was consistent, dude. He was an Iron Man. He never got hurt. You know what? He missed one game.
How many times did he get slammed?
Dude, he got beat up. He was a tough cat, bro.
His line was terrible.
Speaking of Giants, what about Daniel Jones?
2-0 with the Colts.
Do you see his stats? And that's what I'm saying. He was the scapegoat for the Giants all these years, but.
What do you think is the problem with the Giants losing?
I think there's just a cloud over New York.
Is it the defense? The defense has got to play better.
The Giants?
Yeah.
It's a process, bro. They have young players. They need to
Yeah, how many years have we been hearing that?
What?
Young players need to step it up for us.
The Giants?
Yeah.
Well, we messed up. They messed up on a couple drafts, but they've still won Super Bowls more recent than a lot of teams.
Yeah, they have.
And I think
the
our
other New York team, the Jets,
I think our
they haven't
time
won since the '60s.
I think our time is coming within the next 5 years. The Giants will make like deep playoff runs, possible Super Bowls.
I hope so. I mean, it's like
That's what after last week. That's what I got out of that. I see a process building, and yeah, I trust it. They have great young players.
they do. I mean,
Tyler Nubin's a beast.
that guy is crazy.
He got in CeeDee Lamb's head because he injured him last year or whatever as a rookie. Injuries
I
happen.
Personally, CeeDee Lamb's great, but he's a crybaby.
I love CeeDee as a Cowboy hater. That's like one Cowboy that I can't hate on CeeDee.
You don't think he's a crybaby? He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's phenomenal wide receiver.
He's a diva. But Tyler Nubin got in his head. CeeDee Lamb, I don't know if you saw it posted, or it was an interview. He said he had something for Nubin, and Nubin played the part, dude, as a second year. I think he's a second year cornerback.
He is.
To play CeeDee and get in his head as good as you did, you're a dog. If you could get into a
and CeeDee, and it's hard because CeeDee's just amazing.
CeeDe's CD. How
CD
long has CD been good?
Yeah.
He's another guy you got to talk about with consistency.
Yeah, he's consistent. Consistent every year.
What, for like at least 5 years?
I would say 4. Is it 4 or 5 years now?
He's born actually the same exact day as me.
Oh,
So
really?
He's 26. So I think
Big
he's been in the
Cowboys
league.
fan
Nah, come on. I'd rather I'm not gonna say what I'd rather do, but I'd rather do a lot than be a Cowboys fan.
now? Yeah.
100%.
So I want to get back to baseball.
Okay.
So with all of these losing these teams, there's other teams like the Rockies and all these Angels, and all these other teams that are being pretty much just playing for fun now at this point because they suck. Do you think the Angels? It's about time they trade Mike Trout.
No, Trout's gonna retire at Angel. You can't move on from Trout.
But he's never gonna win a World Series.
How old is Trout though? 38. Like he's got to be getting up there. Unless I'm
Trout?
dragging it. Is he 35? Just I'm
think
thinking of
he's
his
35.
injuries.
It's just the injuries.
35 is a good guess.
He's been injured how many times? He's. I mean, he's for coming back from like all the injuries. He's not doing. The average is down. Mm-hmm. He's hitting 230, 21 home runs, and 58 RBIs. I mean, it's not his MVP.
What's his age?
Let's check that out. He is 34.
I was close with the 30. So him and Judge being the same age is just crazy to me. I guess Judge was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Mike Trout's been around for. I mean, I know Judge has been around since about 2016, something like that. But I feel like Trout is it kind of the same.
Yeah.
It's roughly the same. I know Mookie Betts is around that age. Do you want to talk about Mookie at all? Anything to say about Mook?
He's great.
What is he, a 3?
I think he won 3 World Series.
Or
was it
3 or 4?
No,
He won 2 with the Dodgers.
No, 2 with the Dodgers?
2 with the Dodgers. He won that
2 with
20.
the
It was like the
Oh, and then he
COVID.
won 2 with the Red Sox?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
with
1
the
or
Red
2.
Sox.
I don't
The
know
Red
if it's
Sox
1 or
won
2.
2019. They won 2019. They beat the Dodgers.
Dude,
right?
that's the thing. Like, you see how many like bad years the Red Sox have had in between good years?
Yeah.
They're building a process right now. Look at Roman Anthony. Look at Marcelo Meyer.
That's a huge loss, though. He's out for the season.
Is he?
Roman
I didn't
Anthony's
see
out for
that,
the
man.
season,
I didn't see that. So yeah, I would count them out of the playoffs this year. But
Roman Anthony changed their whole season.
they have a
around.
bright future, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, Roman Anthony's good.
Everyone thought moving on from Devers was a big mistake. You need something like that sometimes. Like Devers is the man. I would,
Devers kills the Yankees.
Oh yeah, he has a personal vendetta against the Yankees.
Glad he's not in
out of
the
the
American League East anymore.
Yeah, he had something against the Yankees. I think a lot of people do though, because they're like the pinnacle.
They are.
Everyone wants to beat the Yankees. It's like the Chiefs of right now. I mean, not as recent, but
yeah, it's just they are.
They're the Yankees, bro. They're the New York Yankees.
They're the most championships in all sports. 27. You know, it's just the way it is. The number one sports winning team ever.
They go on their streaks, man, and I think they just, I don't know, dude. Like, 2009 was that was a great team, man.
Yeah.
2009 Yankee team.
I mean, Teixeira,
And then what was
Alex Rodriguez, Jorge Posada, Jeter, Matsui, Johnny Damon.
Matsui, yeah, that team was
Matsui
incredible.
Was the MVP of the World Series.
Yeah, that team was incredible, man. I remember watching that back in the day.
When we beat you guys?
What happened? When did we beat? What are you saying?
Did you like when the Yankees beat the Mets that year?
Wasn't that 2001 or 2000?
No, I'm talking about when we beat you. You know, in the regular season. 2009, and then
I wasn't. The Mets
wasn't even alive that World Series. So
the Mets stunk for a while. I mean, they were supposed to be really good in 2006, 2007. Jose Reyes, David Wright, Carlos Beltran, Carlos Delgado. Yeah, he's our last captain.
Yep.
And I really thought they were gonna give Lindor the captain on his retirement day. I know that like a lot of Mets fans didn't want to take anything away from Wright's day. But that would have been awesome, dude. That would have lit a fire under everybody. Like, Lindor should 100% be the captain. He's that joy, Mr. Smile, you know.
Or Pete Alonso, if you want. I don't know.
I think Lindor. Lindor's he's just the man, bro. He's such a good guy. He does so much for, you know, charities, his family. He's a family guy. Lindor's the man,
everybody,
bro.
Everybody likes Lindor. That's just the way it is.
How could you hate him, man?
But
what were we talking about before that?
We were talking about football, but I want to talk. The Brewers have 90 wins.
It's phenomenal.
Over 90 wins now.
They'll still lose first round.
The World Series
they'll still lose first round. Yeah. Someone I don't know. I might be a. I don't think the Brewers are.
No, I still think they're overhyped.
They always come into the playoffs hot, and they're just one of those teams. I could be wrong. I don't want them to come back and bite the Mets. I know they have it out for the Mets.
You're not playing the Mets. If the Mets make it though.
No, I know. I'm saying from last year, whatever the case is, they could play the Mets at some point.
Oh, so you're saying the Mets will be in LA? If they make it.
I don't see why not. I know I'm a little biased, but I think they would want it. They would definitely want it. Yeah. And LA knows that, you know, that team is good. We played them good the regular season.
For Ohtani.
What, for to beat the Mets?
Yeah.
This guy would rather see LA. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would.
That's crazy.
I can't stand the Mets.
You would rather see...
You'd rather see the Yankees?
Yes. I would rather see the Yankees. I mean, only because last year, though, no. Because the Dodgers beat the Mets, so I wanted the Dodgers to beat the Yankees.
Yeah.
But dude, if it was like Yankees, I don't know. I for my friend, like the same thing goes for anyone I'm close to. Like, I'm a hater, but at the end of the day, I know the joy that brings. So like, you know.
Yeah, true.
I might talk smack, but I want to see New York win a championship. That's what's overdue, you know. Like, I think New York needs to come together on that one.
Not coming from Queens. So.
We'll see. Someone clip that because Kev might be biting his words, you know.
We'll see. I don't see you guys doing it
Why not?
Unless I ask Darryl Strawberry to get back on the field.
Why not? We got your golden boy from last year. Soto sent you guys to the World Series on that.
He's having a great year.
How great was that at bat against Cleveland in the World Series?
Yeah, but we were still up 3-1 for that hit, for the home run.
That moment was better than any postseason moment Judges had. Is that a hot take? Can you tell me a one that's better?
No.
Off the top of your head?
I can't because.
Off the top of your head, can you?
I can't say because Aaron Judge.
In 1 year.
Aaron Judge hasn't been consistent like that.
In 1 year.
Forget the Yankees Juan Soto. What about him with the Nationals?
He won a World Series when he was 19.
Phenomenal with the Nationals.
And he's only gotten better.
Oh yeah.
He's gotten better every single year.
And now he's using his legs.
And he wants to be the greatest ever. That's what I believe.
Well, that's not happening. So
Especially
in those colors.
Yeah, you're just
if
a
you
hater.
guys don't win a World Series, he is not staying there with it. I don't think he's going to be there for the next 5 years. If you don't win a World Series.
I think the Mets are closer to the World Series than the Yankees, but we'll see because Judge could change everything. That's what I believe, but I don't think he will. Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna bring up what happened this past Saturday. I don't know if you watched the Canelo Crawford fight.
I caught a glance of it. I don't follow boxing as well.
I don't either. I've watched UFC mainly.
But Crawford's undefeated, right?
Crawford is officially 42-0. He's the first.
Is he done?
Super middleweight. What do you mean done?
Is that his last fight?
No.
He's gonna keep going.
I think his manager or trainer came out and said that it should be his last fight. But
who's the final boss? Who's a better fight than at his weight class than Canelo? Like I'm asking because I really don't know about boxing.
G, just Triple G. Well,
what's his name?
That's what he's. I really don't.
He's
know.
young.
He's a Russian guy, but he's phenomenal. One of the best boxers. He just retired.
He's the same weight class.
Canelo and him fought multiple times. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Canelo's taken some beatings, but
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
But he's a dog.
I love Canelo. I wanted him to win.
Yeah.
But Crawford waxed him. Canelo's still one of the greatest of all time. 63-3 and 2. You know.
Yeah.
39 knockouts. You know, he's definitely in GOAT status. Not like Mike Tyson and all those other guys, but he's good.
Yeah.
He's great. 63-3 is incredible.
Yeah, I've never really followed the boxing. I've gotten more into the MMA in the past few years,
Well,
but
UFC,
still. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but like still not like
Are you excited for the White House?
I'll tune in, but I'm not like a cult follower of the UFC.
Yeah, I've been watching UFC
I have some
forever.
joy. I have some joy watching some watch some fights, throwing some money.
Do you think
know,
Conor will come back for the White House?
I don't know.
You know,
That's the rumor,
you know how
right?
much I like him, so.
Yeah, I know. That's your
Yeah,
boy right
yeah,
there.
so
What, he watched your story the other day?
Yeah.
That's sick, bro.
That's pretty insane, right?
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
I only posted a freaking energy drink. It said
Yeah.
bucks, so, you know.
That's still dope, bro.
You know.
What else really is? What else you want to get into?
I mean, you pretty much touched on pretty much everything.
We got into
when it comes
depth,
to baseball. You know, we got to see what's going on.
We'll have more of a
we got to see what's going on with the next week when
with
it
the
comes
NFL
to
and the baseball. Yeah, we'll definitely have
and then
more
we got
insight.
Basketball coming out next month.
Let's go Knicks. Yep.
You know, let's go Knicks. You know, Jalen
Could agree on
Brunson's
that.
the truth.
Yep.
Guy's the best.
Yep.
And then we'll see if hopefully the Giants could turn it around. You know, and win the first home game against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, and let's go New York Rangers.
Rangers, yep. Let's go.
We'll see what they could do.
Preseason starts this week.
Let's go.
Yep. So let's see what they could do. I mean,
We definitely have a lot to cover, I would say, next week with baseball. It should be wrapping up.
This is the last week of baseball. This is it.
Yeah.
then
Seven days
playoffs.
from now, we'll
7
have
days
the whole
from now, I
picture.
think we have the whole picture of the playoffs.
We pretty much
You
should.
know?
I think there should be
So-
maybe because they'll have some breaks in the game. It's probably like a Saturday or a Sunday, but yeah.
So I guess we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. We'll definitely have more insight,
Other than
especially
that-
on football. You can't overreact to 2 weeks, and yeah. I'll let you.
One more stat from the football too. Justin Jefferson became the fastest player in NFL history to reach 500 career catches, tying Larry Fitzgerald. And Larry Fitzgerald is the truth.
It's the LSU boys.
Yeah.
They're born in Louisiana. I guess there's something
Yep,
in the
those
water
guys
down
are
there.
incredible.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
I'm talking
Odell.
about born
Well,
wide,
just playing for LSU in general.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys are just,
wide receiver
ridiculous.
you.
Alabama. too.
Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, Odell Beckham Jr.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I'm talking about wide receivers.
Oh, wide
though.
receivers. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, and they're all born in Louisiana as well. I don't know
Yeah.
about Odell, but
I don't know.
the
about
top
Odell.
dogs: CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors, Jefferson.
Yeah.
All these guys are born in Louisiana. Devontae Smith.
Right. These
That's
guys,
not a
they're,
cool-
they're all phenomenal. All of them. All those guys you just named are great.
All born
receivers,
within, they were playing each other in
great
high school.
top players
playing each
in
other
the
in high
NFL.
school, you know, like crazy.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, I guess
I think that's pretty much it, right, for the show today.
yeah. I mean, if you want
It
me
was
back,
nice having you.
if you want me
Yeah,
back,
we'll
let
have
me
you-
know.
If you want, we'll have you on next week if you want.
Yeah, as long as everything
Yeah, we'll see how
Everything
everything
fits
lines up. But
Yeah.
other than that, I want to thank everybody for watching.
yes,
Thanks for the support.
yes.
And you know,
Let's
we're gonna
go.
keep it up. And then next week we're talking about what's going on with baseball and what's
Let's
going
go.
on in week 3 of the NFL, and talking about hockey. I mean, I think the Rangers preseason starts before next.
We'll
next
see.
Friday, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
We'll see.
But other than that, I thank everybody for watching and stay tuned. For next week. Thanks, everyone.